Hi everyone, my name is JT Pilot, and today we'll be making the final video of 2024, which is the Model of the Year awards of 2024 for 1/400 scale and 1/200 scale diecast models. In today's video, I'll be ranking my top 10 most favorite models I've reviewed over this year, and one of the models you guys actually voted for on my Instagram account. That would be the model that would be the model that reaches first place in this ranking video. So yeah, this is how I have ranked these models. So I rank these models on a few principles. One, the model must be good quality. It must have a good mold. It has the right paint on it, that kind of thing. So yes, must be good quality. Great mold, great livery, and just everything else. And then also the model must be somewhat sentimental to me, or somewhat special to the collection. Number 3, the model must be somewhat innovative. So it's something new, something different, not the same old airlines we've reviewed over and over again. And the model must score fairly well on my JT scoring system. So that's really about it for how I scored these models in today's video. Today's video will be also including some honorable mentions as well. I'll be also including the worst model I've reviewed this year, and also I'll be including my most favorite 1/200 model I've reviewed this year. So nonetheless, let's get started off with the model in 10th place. Starting off the model in 10th place is the NG Models Lufthansa Boeing 747-8I with registration Delta Alpha Bravo Yankee Charlie. So this is a fantastic NG model, besides the nose shape being a little wonky, but other than that, what a great NG model. And yes, it's great they finally released this aircraft. I know a lot of collectors have been wanting NG to release this aircraft, even though a lot of manufacturers already released this aircraft, like Gemini Jets, Phoenix models, and I believe the HX models have released this model as well. So there's some competition out there, but the NG version is one of the best out there. And a lot of you guys want me to include this model in today's video, so that's why I've included it. So yes, this 10th place is because of the nose issue, so that's kind of what only degrading factor about it. But yes, what a fantastic wide body model by NG Models, and that's all I can really say about this model. So that's it. And proceeding on to the model in 9th place is the WestJet Boeing 737-700. And yes, this is by Panda Models, and what a fantastic model this is. Yeah, so what a great Canadian model. And yeah, the mold is fantastic by Panda Models, the livery is fantastic, and nobody else has released this aircraft. So that's the primary reason why I included this model in today's video. It's just a unique release. And the WestJet livery looks so great on the 747-700. Yeah, Panda Models really did a great job on this model. The nose area looks great. And yeah, the engines are great as well. That's some of the highlights. The tail looks good. Great amount of aerials, which is always good. And great printing on this model. So yes, what a fantastic model by Panda Models, and I highly recommend for anybody to purchase this model. And proceeding on to the model in 8th place is the Aviation400 Virgin Atlantic Boeing 787-9. So I did review 6 Aviation400 787s this year. They released a ton of them, but I picked the Virgin Atlantic just because it's one of the more unique releases. Yeah, some other manufacturers have done this model, like Jet Hut, which is a lower quality version of this aircraft, NG Models, and Gemini Jets, but a lot of their releases happened quite a long time ago. So and the Virgin Atlantic livery looks fantastic on this Aviation400 787 mold, and I really like the Aviation400 787 mold. It has a lot of details, including like the 3D beacon lights, detachable gear, and yeah, great family detail. I could just move it over for y'all. Yeah, lots of detail on the Aviation400 mold. Yes, the Virgin Atlantic livery is fantastic, and that's why I picked this model. But I could say the same for any other Aviation400 787 from this year. They're all fantastic. So if you want like an American or United one, I'd highly recommend the purchase one. I did review those as well, but Aviation400 did a fantastic job on those. Highly recommend for anybody to purchase those and purchase this model. So that's it for this. And moving on to the model in 7th place, just like last year, is another Southwest special livery, but this time it's the NG Models Southwest Airlines Boeing 747-800 in the California 1 livery. So yeah, what a fantastic model. Once again, nobody else has released California 1 on a 747-800 before, so it is a unique model. And NG Models did a really great job finishing this model. Look at the hardtail is the right color of blue, which is fantastic. And yes, and the livery is fantastic as well. The California 1 livery is very vibrant. The bear looks fantastic. Great printing detail. The split skim winglets look good. The engines look good. I can tilt the model over for y'all. Yeah, the front of the model looks great. Cockpit windows aren't too slanted or anything like that. landing gears roll well, and there's the right side. So what a fantastic NG model, and I just had to include such a beautiful livery. And the model in 6th place is the Delta Airlines Airbus A330-900 Neo by NG Models. So NG Models has released a new A330 Neo mold this year, and it is fantastic. I just had to mention it in the ranking video. They did a fantastic job on the mold. The nose shape is great on their new mold. The wings look great, and there's lots of engine detail. So that's fantastic as well. And this model, this looks fantastic. Look at the wonderful detail on this model. And the Delta livery looks great as well. And the mold is just fantastic. That's the main reason why I put it in today's list. Even though this aircraft has been done several times before by Gemini Jets and Aviation400, but the NG version is the best out of those models. So, and yeah. And this model did score a perfect JT score. So that's the first model in this video that has scored a perfect one. The rest of the models prior did not score perfect JT scores, but they scored pretty close. So that's something to mention there. So now we're on moving on to the perfect models, and that's kind of the theme for the top 5, which we'll be going over now. And starting off with the top 5, I just had to include this model. It is a highly requested model of several U.S. collectors, which is the Altitude Models United Airlines Airbus A320-200. And this is using the Panama's mold, and this is a West Coast diecast exclusive. So if you want to buy this model, use my code JTPilot for 5% off your order at their store. And West Coast diecast only has a few of these left, so I highly recommend for anybody to head over there. So the primary reason why I put this model in the top 5, for one, this model did score a perfect JT score. So yeah, no bias or anything. Not being biased, but this model is perfect. The nose cone is great shape to it. The IAE engines look great as well. United livery is perfect. That's why great printing detail on it. Rated model of aerials. The tail looks great. The mold is also fantastic on the Panama. Yeah, the Panama's mold is wonderful as well. And plus, this model, it's been one of the few models that Gemini Jets or NG Models has never released before. One of the few United new livery models they have not released before. So, yes, it's kind of been a gap in the 1400 realm, because the only manufacturer released an Evo Blue United A320 was Aero Classics back in 2019, and that was a pretty subpar model. So yeah, so this Altitude model release finally fills in that gap, and it's a fantastic model. I highly recommend for anybody to purchase this model, and grateful that I could feature this model in today's video. And proceeding on to the model in 4th place, which is the sole Gemini Jets model in today's video, but this is a fantastic model of theirs. It is the Porter Airlines Embraer E195-E2. What a fantastic Gemini Jets model. And this is the E195-E2 is a brand new Gemini/JC mold, and they did a fantastic job on it. They resolved all the issues of the regular Embraer mold, including the short nose, the wonky nose gear and the nose shape. So that's been fixed on this model, and it looks so much better. Yeah, so the nose shape is great on this model. Look at this model. It's got antennas, and really well detailed antennas. So you can see the pointed ends on the antennas. So that is fantastic there. You also get a SATCOM box, and this is a smaller regional jet. And besides that, this is a very unique model that nobody else has done. So nobody has released a Porter Embraer E195-E2. And Porter Airlines has rarely been done in 1/400 scale. The only manufacturer that really releases Porter models is Gemini Jets. So yes, what a fantastic model by Gemini Jets. Fantastic mold as well. And I know there's some European collectors that have been interested in some of the Gemini European E195 releases, including the Widrow and the KLM ones. So if you're interested in those, I highly recommend for you to purchase any of those. And yes, because normally Gemini Jets models, they're always decent, but they're never fantastic. But this is a fantastic Gemini Jets model. Yes, it is a fantastic model. Highly recommend for anybody to purchase it. That's why I have to put it in the top 5 in this video. It has to be mentioned. It's such a great model. Even though this model was released in December of 2023, but it arrived to retailers in 2024. So that's why I'm slipping it into today's video. There's been a lot of movement and new molds this year, and we'll be starting off the top 3 of this video with the brand new Panama's Delta Airlines Boeing 767-400ER in the SkyTeam livery. So I did review 4 of the Panama's new 767-400 models, including the regular Delta livery, the regular United Evo Blue livery, and the BCRF and SkyTeam liveries from Delta. But you guys have decided the SkyTeam livery shouldn't make the cut in this video, so that's why I am including it in today's video. So what a fantastic model here. So Panamals this year released their brand new 767-400 mold, and it is a fantastic mold. Way better than the Gemini just mold with that old that old scene mold with the very short nose gear and wonky tail. And it's better than the NG mold with the weird cockpit windows. And I did not include any of the NG's new 767s in this video just because the mold's not really as good. And it's not really a great mold, so I did not include it in today's video. But the Panamals mold is fantastic, and Panamals in 2025 will be releasing some 767-300s and 200s, which those are going to be exciting models. I will be reviewing them if you're interested. But this model here is also fantastic, and this is the first time the SkyTeam livery has been done 100 because Pan, I believe, announced this model before Gemini did. So it is a fantastic model. Really love the SkyTeam finish on this model. The metallic gray is fantastic. SkyTeam tiles and Delta tiles are fantastic. Great nose shape. Tail region, look at that, it is perfect. It's not like the Gemini mold with that noticeable gap in the tail. Yeah, look at the front on this model. It's fantastic. A lot of engine detail there. Yeah, grateful to have reviewed this model. And the right side looks perfect as well. So the new Pan 7600-400 mold is a grand slam in my opinion. And I highly recommend for anybody to purchase them. The 7600-400 is a unique type in real life because only few airlines have operated it. So yeah, it's a very unique type, and it would be a good type to collect in anyone's collection. So yes, what a great model in third place. The model in second place is the NG Models American McDonnell Douglas MD-83, and this is registered 984 Tango Whiskey, and this is an NG Models May 2024 release. And we're continuing the new mold trend because this is another new mold from a manufacturer this year. So yes, what a fantastic new mold by NG Models. Some of the highlights of the mold for me are the nose region looks great compared to the Gemini counterpart. The tail region is great as well with the screwdriver tail cone and the beautiful American T-tail with the JTD engines look perfect as well. And this model, and leaving the mold realm, this model has a great American chrome livery on it, and NG Models did a great job polishing this model. So that's something great to note about this model. And yeah, what a fantastic model by NG Models. Nothing else I really have to say. And yeah, I highly recommend for anybody to purchase one. And I hope NG Models releases more MD-80s in 2025. We need more of them because doing a tree of American MD-80s is not enough. We just need more. And I want to see that MD-87 mold as well from NG. And we have a few honorable mentions in today's video. So these are all NG models, and they just did not make the cut in today's video. But they're still fantastic models. So starting with the first honorable mention is the Frontier with A318 in the Charlie the Cougar tail. What a fantastic NG model. And NG also released 2 other Frontier A318s this year as well. Their A318 mold is fantastic. What a great choice. What a great release choice by NG Models, because nobody else has released a Frontier A318 100 before. So yeah, that's why I had included this model in today's video. Even though a lot of my viewers did not vote for this model, but in my heart, this is one of the best models of this year, but it just did not make the cut. Another fantastic model that was released this year, it was the United 757-300. I really debated putting this model or the United A320 in the video, and I chose the United A320 just because it hasn't been done in great quality before, while the eVTOL United 757-300 has been done before by Gemini jets. So that's kind of the reason why I did not include this model in the ranking video, but still a fantastic model by NG Models, and this is also using their brand new 757-300 molds, another new mold in today's video, because we had a lot of those this year. And this is fantastic model. Highly recommend for anybody to purchase this model if you're interested. And the other honorable mention of this ranking video is the Delta Team USA A350 from NG Models. And yes, I was hoping they had the LA28 livery in today's video, but unfortunately my retailer did not get the LA28 livery A350 from NG in time. That probably would have made the top 5 because it's such a beautiful livery. But I decided to put the Team USA Delta A350 on here because it's still a fantastic model by NG Models, and yeah, really great finish to it. And it's the best Team USA A350 you can find. Yes, even the officially licensed Gemini one does not compete with this model. So yeah, still a great NG model though. And it just hadn't included just because of the beautiful special livery. And moving on to my most favorite 1-200 model I received this year is the NG model Southwest Boeing 747-700 in the heart livery with split Gemini winglets. And this is a fantastic engine model. It has a beautiful heart livery. Their new 1-200 747-700 mold is fantastic, so that's why I had included in today's video. And plus a heart livery 747-700 with these Gemini winglets has never been released in the 1-200 scale before. So yes, another unique model to add to the lineup in today's video. And yes, and I will be growing my 1-200 collection in 2025, so stay tuned for that. And yes, and this is only started that collection. And yes, I only received 2 1-200 models this year, and the other model I received, I had not made a review of that model yet, so stay tuned. And moving on to the worst model this year, or the biggest disappointment this year, is the NG model Southwest Boeing 747-700 with the split Gemini winglets and the heart livery. And what a disappointment. A lot of people were looking forward to a nice heart livery 747-700 from NG models, and they released this. A model that has way too dark heart livery on it. Disappointing. It's disappointing. The mold is fantastic, though. It's just the heart livery is not. It's a really big disappointment. And the problem is NG released free Southwest 747-700s with the wrong heart livery. And they also released 2 Southwest Max 7s and a Max 8 with this bad heart livery. I just hope in 2025 NG will do redos of those and make proper heart livery Southwest 747s. There will be well needed in 1-400, and yeah, no more of this dark Harley. It is awful. Yes, there's some other dishonorable mentions from this year, but dishonorable mentions like the Frontier A321 Neos or some of the Max 8s released by Gemini. But this model just takes the cake of the most disappointing model this year, just for me, at least. So that's the worst model this year. And the best model of this year, drumroll please, is the United Airbus A321neo from NG Models. Although this model was released in November 2023, it did not arrive to retailers until 2024, so that's kind of why I slipped it into this video. But this model was voted #1 by my viewers on Instagram, so all of you guys voted for this model. It is a fantastic NG model, I do have to say. Some of the highlights on this model is the cockpit windows have a fantastic shape, United titles are great, the Pratt & Whitney engines have a great shape, the tail region is the best part. Look at that beautiful tail. And this United A321neo will be a fantastic model to feature in U.S. airports, just because United has over 100 of these aircraft on order. And yes, it will be useful. Yeah, this model will be useful for several U.S. airports and several European airports in the near future, as United will be taking on some A321XLR soon, which will pretty much have the same outside features as this model, so it'll look exactly the same. So this model will be useful for collectors across the world, and yeah, so that's all I really got to say. I'm grateful NG finally released a United A321neo. Yes, right after Gemini did one, but their version was not as good, so that's why I include the NG version. So yes, that's practically it for this ranking video. So tell me in the comments below what you thought about these rankings, if there's anything that you would make different. And yeah, and I'll do a quick 2024 recap for the 1-400 scale. So yes, it was a great year for 1-400 models. We've gotten a lot of new molds. I can go over all of them right now. So some of the big highlights for new molds is the NG 757-300 mold. It's been in the works for a pretty long time. The NG MD80 mold, NG 767 molds, which it's kind of disappointing, so I did not include that in today's video. The NG A330neo mold. There's several new NG 1-200 molds, including the 747-700s, 800s, and 900s, the NG 757-200 mold and 1-200. And yeah, there's been a lot of great new molds this year. And you can't forget the Panda 767-400s. Those are fantastic models. And the Gemini just embarked E190 E2 mold. What a fantastic mold from them as well. And yes, there's been a lot of great releases this year. And hopefully next year, the great releases will continue. And yes, and I do have a lot of interesting subjects I will be reviewing in 2025 from I'll be reviewing a lot of new molds, including some pretty obscure ones. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, once again, I'd like to thank everybody so much for watching this video. Have a wonderful day and have a happy new year. Bye.